What's going on here? What's up, you guys? We are back with another video today. For the first time ever, I think we're going to be reviewing the album. We're going to be reviewing the Carter 6 by Lil Wayne, and I'm also going to be doing my hair during this process because I'm kind of in a rush. So let's get into it. I'm not a music expertise, and I never claim to be a music expertise, so don't come for me. Thank you. Lil Wayne, he's a rapper. He's literally in my top 5. He's been in my top 5 since I've been a kid. The Carters are always the most iconic albums that Lil Wayne has dropped by himself. The Carter 3, I believe, is the most popular and the most known ones. You will always see that one on the t-shirt. And then the Carter 5 is the only album that I fully listened to by myself at an age where I was able to comprehend like everything he was saying. So the Carter 6, it has about 19 songs on it. Let's get started. So the very first song that's on this album is called King Carter. It's more of like I would say like a choir, giving you that vibe like, oh, you're about to enter a good album that's going to be written down in the books. It was a great vibe. I love how it sounded. It was giving me at like Sunday church vibes. A narrator introducing him, and I actually loved it. It was like an older black lady. It was giving me like, oh, my grandma's talking to me. So I really enjoyed that song. The second song that we have is called Welcome to the Carter. That song was also giving like an old school kind of vibe, which I enjoyed it, but it's not one of my favorite songs on the album. I can say from the beginning of the album, I was getting like old school Lil Wayne vibes, but at the same time, some of his lines was like, what are you talking about, sir? So I was very confused. But once you get to the middle and the end of his album, it was actually giving Lil Wayne during his prime. After that, we had Bells, also giving like an old school vibe. It was giving 90s from the instrumental. And the lines were pretty decent. The song after that we had was Hip Hop. The song was actually kind of good. Also, I wanted to add that a lot of these songs, I low-key feel like if they were released earlier, they would have been more popular. Now we're going to get to the fifth song. It's called Sharks. That was the first song on the album that I actually enjoyed. I love how Jelly Roll sounds, but it was giving a good vibe. As always, Big Sean, when he's featured on iconic hip-hop artists, he always shows his ass. And he always eats. The next one after that was Banned from NO. I like that one because the beat was hard. It was giving like very much Detroit artists. It was taste. This song was giving more of Lil Wayne's rock era. So I love that. We have Cotton Candy. I knew the song was called Cotton Candy. I clearly seen it. How it sounded, I did not expect that. And when I was listening to it, I was like, what's going on here? Overall, the song was good. It was giving me very much, I'm running to the ice cream truck and I'm a kid again. 2 Chainz, he get down on that song. He get down real bad. You heard? Next, we have Flex Up, which really gave me the vibe of Little Baby. I mean, the way that he raps and his flow and stuff. But it was a good song. And the next song we have is Island Holiday. It was also giving Lil Wayne rock vibes, which I actually enjoyed. But it was a good song. The song after that was actually my favorite song on this entire album. It was called Low Key Sting. I feel like if more people listened to the album and knew this song, this would be the most popular song. In the beginning of the song, it was giving like a twerk anthem, and then it switches and it gives like a hard rock band kind of vibe, and I love that. How he mixed the song together was so original. I just love how it went from you wanted to shake your ass, you feel me, to you wanted to go in your room and just, like, it was just too good. Like, the beat is like boom, 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 boom. Next song after that is called If I Played Guitar. It was very much a love song. Like, I'm gonna post my man to that. Okay. I actually really enjoyed that song, and that's, I'm gonna say, my second favorite. All the songs on the album in general they did have a good beat to it. The next song after that, we have Peanuts to Elephants. I feel like it was more of maybe what he was talking about or his flow that didn't really sit with me well. But that's just my opinion, you feel me? It was an okay song, and I would never listen again. Next song after that, we have Rari. I could low-key tell that this song was either made or, inspired by a younger kid just because it sounds like that kind of music. But it's giving Coi Leray. The next song that we have is called Maria. This song was more slow and it was giving me Drake vibes. This is another one of those songs I was saying like it should have been released earlier and I feel like it would have been more popular. But it was an okay song. And I love the melodies that was included in the song also. The next song after that is Being Myself. That was another song that I enjoyed. Again, it was giving very much oldies music. It just gives Sunday waiting for my grandma to cook breakfast in the morning. I love that. The next song was called Moolah Coming In. Honestly, the song was uneventful. I don't even want to talk about it. It was very uneventful and I would never listen again. That was a waste of my 3 minutes and 51 seconds. Second to last song on the album, we have Alone in the Studio with My. Just having those two people in that song, I already knew it was going to be kind of good, but you know what I mean? Try not to be biased. As suspected, that was also one of my favorite songs on the album. It was a good song, and I like how you can actually hear everything that Kodak is saying, as well as Lil Wayne. MGK did a really good job when it came to the chorus. I don't know, it just sounded lovely. It was simple, but it was still good. It's always, for me, songs I really carry, it will have to be the instrumental in the lyrics. I want them to tell me a story while they're rapping to me. I want to rewind the song and be like, what did he just say? I want to be able to visualize what he's talking about in my head. I want to make my own music video in my head. And then last but not least, we have Written History. To be honest, the song was about 5 minutes and it was, again, not eventful for me. So I don't really have any comments to say about it. It was pretty good in the beginning though, because I like when people use like clips from older videos to draw in the audience attention to a song. But besides that, I don't recall anything that he said that was important to me. Like, again, anything rememberable. Out of the 19 songs that's on the album, I only liked 9 of them. Let's do those calculations, bro. 9 out of 19 is a fail. Me personally, I would give this album... I feel bad, wait. I honestly would give this album a 5 out of 10. I feel like Lil Wayne could have did better. A couple of these songs were supposed to be on the Carter 5. This album, it didn't flow well. Like, it was just like random songs thrown together. This album literally sounds like it was thrown together last minute. That's just my opinion. I'm not going to be hard on Lil Wayne because he is getting older. Music is changing. You feel me? But overall, Low-Key Sting was my favorite. I'm going to listen to that song again today. I would recommend you listening to it yourself to get your own view on it because we might have different music tastes. I would say my music taste is very generic, so that could also be a reason. But this album is very versatile. Anyways, I'll be back when my hair is done and then I'll do the outro. But nothing crazy. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on your post notifications. I will post it again next week. So stay tuned for that. And love you guys and bye.